Most men will never admit it out loud, but deep down, they're tired of chasing. They're tired of pouring all their energy into women who barely reciprocate. They're tired of feeling like they have to prove themselves just to earn a scrap of affection. What if I told you, there's another way to play the game, a way that makes her pursue you, think about you, and invest in you, without you lifting a finger to perform? No, this isn't manipulation. It's simply understanding human psychology and using it to your advantage. Today, I'm giving you 5 Machiavellian rules for attraction. Rules that flip the dynamic and put you back in control. Let's begin. Rule 1, cultivate impenetrable presence. Have you ever noticed that the men women obsess over never seem desperate? They can sit in silence, unfazed, unhurried. They can listen without needing to fill every gap with flattery or performance. Most men destroy their attractiveness because they can't hold their own emotional center. They fidget, overshare, overreact, overpursue. They treat every interaction as a referendum on their worth. Machiavellian rule. Number 1, impenetrable presence is magnetic. It signals, I'm here because I choose to be, not because I need you to complete me. It implies a rich inner life. It suggests other priorities, other women, other adventures. When you can sit across from a beautiful woman without feeling the urge to impress her, she feels it in her body, and she starts to wonder what it would take to impress you. Remember, an impenetrable man is the ultimate challenge, and challenge is the engine of desire. Rule 2, reveal selectively. Most men misunderstand vulnerability. They think dumping all their insecurities and past traumas on a woman makes them authentic. In reality, oversharing too soon erodes mystery and kills attraction. Machiavellian rule. Number 2, reveal yourself like a slow burn novel, never all at once. Selective revelation makes every piece of information feel earned. It creates the sense that she's peeling back layers no one else has access to. She doesn't need to know everything about you in the first week. In fact, she shouldn't. When you hold certain details back, not out of deceit but discernment, you compel her curiosity. And curiosity is the precursor to obsession. Remember, it's not about hiding. It's about creating an experience where she feels she's discovering something rare. Be deliberate about when and how you open up. Rule 3, master strategic ambiguity. Most men are either too cold or too transparent. Too cold, and she loses interest. Too transparent, and she takes you for granted. Machiavellian rule. Number 3, keep her guessing. Strategic ambiguity keeps you in her mind. This doesn't mean playing childish games or withholding affection when you care. It means being comfortable with a little unpredictability. For example, don't always text back immediately. Don't always be available to see her. Don't always clarify your intentions right away. When a woman feels 100% certain she has you locked down, her imagination dies. But when she's 80% sure, the 20% unknown keeps her invested. That unknown is where desire lives. Remember, attraction isn't logical, it's emotional tension. And nothing sustains tension like a little uncertainty. Rule 4, demonstrate discriminating standards. A man who wants everyone is wanted by no one. Machiavellian rule. Number 4, your attention must feel scarce and earned. If you shower every woman with praise, validation, and time, you communicate that your standards are low, or that you're desperate for any connection. This instantly drains your power. Instead, be the man who is genuinely selective. The man who can appreciate beauty but doesn't orbit it automatically. The man who doesn't treat any woman as a prize until she proves her character and substance. When you embody discriminating standards, you become an elevated target. Because women intuitively respect the man who doesn't hand out his approval cheaply. It's not about arrogance, it's about knowing your value and refusing to dilute it. Rule 5, leave her with emotional residue. This is where most men fail. They think if the date goes well, attraction is guaranteed. They believe if they text consistently, interest will remain. They assume if they were polite and agreeable, she'll stick around. Wrong. Machiavellian rule. Number 5, your interactions must linger in her mind after you leave. Politeness doesn't linger. Predictability doesn't linger. Over-eagerness doesn't linger. What does? Contrast, mystery, emotional impact. Be the man who can make her laugh and then sit in silence. Be the man who can be warm and then slightly aloof. Be the man who can make her feel something she doesn't feel with anyone else. Because when you leave her with an emotional imprint, she will replay it in her mind. She'll look for the next hit of whatever you offered, and that's how she starts chasing you. If you take nothing else from this, take this. Attraction isn't about begging or proving or performing. It's about creating an experience she can't get anywhere else. An experience where she feels just a little off balance, a little curious, a little uncertain about how much of you she really has. That's the energy that pulls her toward you. That's the psychology that keeps her invested. That's how you flip the script from chasing to being chosen. These 5 Machiavellian rules aren't about manipulation. They're about reclaiming your power, setting the tone, becoming the man whose presence is felt even in his absence. Because when you think like this, women don't just want you, they start to need you. If this resonated with you, it's time to upgrade your mindset. Subscribe for more content on self-mastery, attraction, and living life on your terms. And remember, you don't have to chase. When you move like this, they come to you. This is The Quiet Edge. Stay sharp, stay sovereign. I'll see you in the next one.